Alright, it's gonna be Terminator, guys! And he's got... Wait, is this the Rocky music? Wait a minute. Is this Rocky? Oh, man. Wait, what is this guy's ID again? It's not Terminator. What is his other ID? What's his ID that's not as ridiculous as Terminator? Actually, I don't know why I'm saying it's ridiculous ID. Terminator is not a bad ID, but anyway. Looks like he's gonna be playing against Guemchi. What is... Whatever, I'll just write Terminator, actually. Oh wait, is he The Rock? Was that The Rock? I wasn't even looking at the screen. Sang? Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright. It was a Protoss. I'm like, alright, random Protoss guy who would do something silly like pick the Rocky theme and call himself Terminator. Oh, it's gotta be The Rock. But no, it's actually Sang. Okay. Yes, this is Greasy Toss. Actually, or I think it is. I can't remember who he dubbed Greasy Toss now, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was Sang. Anyway, now I gotta keep track of my random nicknames that I give to people. We gotta keep some consistency, you know. And yes, this is Guemchi, but it's listed. He's listed as Zanadu in the OGN thing. Anyways, oh look at that lovely HC. Man, this always blows me away because like I cast the Brood War sets in 4.3 and then it goes to SE2 and it fills up my entire monitor and I'm like, whoa! There's no black bars on the side of my screen. What is this? It's like I used a get out of jail free card or something. Anyway, it's gonna be a PvP. I'm sorry, I wrote PvT on the overlay. I was completely wrong. I don't know why I put Terran for Guemchi. It doesn't even make sense. Guemchi's I know he's a Protoss. Sorry about that. So anyway, it looks like Guemchi is going to be red, and Sang will be blue. Is that right? No, Sang will be red, Guemchi will be blue. And so I should put the clock positions on the overlay. So yeah, Air Force Ace team. So Guemchi is going to be P7, Sang will be P1. And we're going to be on Entombed Valley, as you can see. Man, we seem to get a lot of PvPs in Pro League. We just get a lot of Protosses in general. I think it's because all the Brood War pro gamers think that Protoss is OP. And I think like all the people in this StarCraft 2 strategy section of Team Liquid would agree with them. Excuse me, but anyway. Hey, good old cameraman. You know, this camera guy, if nothing else, at least he's reliable. You know that whenever you use this camera guy, you will always get shots of white guys and Korean girls. It's gonna happen. Speaking of which, did you guys see that hilarious commentary somebody posted on in the general forum? I think it was in the general forum about how like it's like some Korean documentary about how like white guys are stealing all the Korean girls and they're like evil or something. Man, it was awesome. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like a few bits, and then I saw Recrull and Chill's comment and whatnot. It was pretty awesome. Anyway, it looks like is he gonna go? Oh no, okay. I was gonna say it looked like he was going cross map, but no, it's just because the probes go kind of towards the center for a bit. Anyway, whoa, that is confusing. Wait, you can do that? Oh man, the observer just selected the cybernetics core of both player at the same time. For a second, I thought somebody built two cybernetics cores. I was like, what? What? Is he going like warp gate and hallucination double research? Oh man, that's really cool. I did not know you could do that. I'm sorry guys. I'm not used to all this fancy new school SC2 observing. Man, you can actually highlight both players' buildings at the same time. At the same time. Look at that. White guy, did you know that? Did you know that you can select both cybernetics core at the same time? I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, you should pay attention. That guy freaking not paying attention. Anyway, this looks actually going to be a sentry first here, instead of a stalker. And by first I mean after the zealot, but before a stalker here. So he's going zealot, sentry, zealot. Sang is. And in the meantime, we do have the ordinary zealot plus stalker combo from Guemchi, and it's like going to be followed up by a pretty quick robo here. Interesting, interesting. Alright. And he's actually built a pylon at the top of his base here. Might be hiding some tech. What is he going to be hiding? It's going to be a Twilight Council. Oh man, that production tab. I was like just gonna wait until the observer showed it, and then I look up at the top left. It's like, hey, look, it's a Twilight Council, guys. I promise one day I'm gonna get over the fact that you can actually see things when you off SC2 games. But until then, dude, every time I watch a game, it's just like I see something new. It's like opening a birthday. It's like opening a Christmas present or something. It's like, well, what happened the other day? It's like, what? So like the observer. Oh yeah, the OG observer did that thing where they like moused over the robo, but they didn't click it, so you couldn't see what it was. But they forgot that there's a production tab. Oh man, like yeah, I love these kinds of things. Anyway, looks like gonna be some early pressure here from what's his face, from Guemchi. No, I keep forgetting like who is which color, but no, this is Guemchi. And these sentries are actually gonna have a hard time just like beaming down that pylon. But no, it looks like it is gonna be a cancel. I think that's probably more of a fake from Guemchi. I mean, you can see he's getting blink. His blink's only not even halfway done. He doesn't actually have that many units. I think he might have just been trying to scare Sang a little bit, just like pretend he's foregating, and then not actually attack. I mean, you know, he only built the one pylon and he canceled it pretty quick. He didn't really put that much pressure on. I mean, with 2 sentries there, it's pretty hard to do anything. But uh-oh, he might get this one stalker. He might get the stalker. Ooh, he's gonna let it get away. I wonder if he could have used a force field or 2 to get it. I don't know if 2 force fields would have been worth it though for that one stalker. Probably not, actually. Although he's gonna have time to regenerate the energy. Anyway, it looks like Observer of Sang's gonna get in here. He's gonna see the Twilight Council doing its thing. Blinking. What does it actually do? It has like the little warpy little lightning bolt thingy between the pillars. Man, I wish I had some more descriptive words. But oh, there's the big blinking in one stalker first to get the vision, and he's trying to target down the immortal. He gets the immortal, but there's so many other units remaining. I don't know if this is gonna work. He does a blink out, but wow, I don't know if that was a good exchange for Guemchi. I'm pretty sure he only killed that immortal, and he lost like 3 or 4 stalkers at least. Wow, that was a pretty bold move there. But the thing is, I mean, if he can keep if he can keep picking off these immortals, I mean, he's gonna keep the army of Sangpin back here, and he's not taking expansion. He's got like pylons around all over the place, but this is kind of risky. And yeah, the second immortal does come out, so I don't think he should move up again. Yeah, he should not be moving up there. He also has 1 random sentry there. I guess it's like an emergency sentry. I do like that because, you know, if Sang decides, oh hey, I have enough units now, I want to move down the ramp, he can get he can get a force field off on the ramp there, trap a few units outside, pick those off, and then just run away. Actually brought a 2nd sentry there now as well. And I think looks like he's blinking in there just to check things out. Observer coming back to see what's going on. There is actually a Twilight Council there for Sang as well. I presume he's also getting blink. Yeah, he's getting a lot of stalkers. It looks like it's actually going to be blink for Sang as well. Meanwhile, expansion going down for Guemchi. And I think this is actually a really good idea, because I was thinking, I was like, you know, with those force fields at the bottom of the ramp, it's going to be pretty annoying for Sang. I mean, he wouldn't be able to leave until he got a Colossus to trample the force field. But then he was like, actually, instead of doing that, he's just going to get blink. So even if there's a force field on the ramp, he can just blink down and overwhelm the forces. But he's going to have to play catch-up here on the Stalker count. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up. But no, actually, it looks like he sees with the Observer that the Stalker Sentry Force has moved away. So he's actually just going to go... Oh, it looks like it looks like it's because he warped a Zealot there onto the low ground from his pylon in the main. I actually didn't realize that would be in range there. Because the Zealot was skinny enough to fit down there. Yeah, he's got one just on the edge there. Oh, okay, no, okay, that's because he has a 2nd pylon up there. I thought he did it from the lower pylon. I was like, what? There's no way pylons have that range. Interestingly, though, he actually hasn't scouted the expansion yet. He's just going around and picking off these proxy pylons right now. But I mean, I think he really needs to go and put on some pressure at least. Because look at this, his expansion has just now started, and Sang's already mining from his own expansion. So yeah, it looks like that's exactly what Guemchi's going to do. Interestingly, Guemchi also is quite a bit behind on probes. Only 28 probes against the 37 probes of Sang, but that means Sang is going to might have a little bit of difficulty here defending. He's running away with those stalkers, a lot more blink stalkers, but now he's coming out with the immortals, puts on the guardian shield, but nope. Guemchi is going to pull back. He's going to wait for his own immortal and zealots and sentries, but he hasn't actually put down a proxy pylon yet, so he's going to have to warp in quite far away. He still hasn't built a pylon. Okay, now he's building a pylon, but he's only got 1 immortal. Sang's got 2 immortals already, Looks like he's gonna run around here. Oh, he might actually just blink into the main base here using his observer. Oh no, this is gonna be so annoying for Guemchi to deal with. And here we go. Where's the blink? Blink, blink, blink. Where's the? Oh, he's not gonna blink. Oh, okay, he's just gonna pick off the pylon. All right, that's cool. Oh no, he's not gonna get the pylon either. Oh man, I think he missed a bit of an opportunity there. I don't know. I mean, but he did draw a lot of the units back, and here we go. Oh, look at this! Sending the Blink Stalkers back to blink in, but then Sang gets his own Stalkers in. The force field's on the ramp. There's so much chaos going on here, but it looks like Sang, I think, or Guemchi rather, Sang's going to be okay. God damn, I keep mixing up these players. Yeah, it looks like Guemchi is going to have to back up here. Sang going to hold the top of his ramp. No, Guemchi's holding the top of his ramp. Sang's the one attacking. I need like a little thing on the main screen. Like, you guys have this overlay, right? But I don't have an overlay on my screen. I just cannot keep track of who is who. Anyway, Sang is going in. Once again, he throws down some force fields, but he only has the one immortal against the two. But oh, he's going to trap one of Guemchi's immortals with his force fields. Nice move there, picking it off. Doesn't even lose a single unit for that. Free immortal is always nice, and his own expansion is mining now. So, wow, this is very, very interesting. I think he's still behind, though. Sang is definitely still behind. Guemchi up at 90 supply against the 75 supply of Sang, and he snipes the observer of Sang. So, Sang can't even use these Blink Stalkers to blink into the main. He can't pick off those edge pylons anymore. So he's just going to run home with those. In the meantime, just chrono boosting away those probes. Getting his 4 gas there. It looks like Sang's still just on his 3 gas. And it's like he's actually decided to give up map control entirely, just moving back with his Blink Stalker force. I'm a little bit surprised he's not leaving that, like, kind of, you know, at least by the watchtower. So, you know, if he sees Guemchi's army moving up, he can maybe try and pick off a unit and then blink away or something like that. But I mean, I guess since Guemchi also has Blink Stalkers, it might be a little bit risky. In the meantime, oh, it looks like he went back, killed Guemchi's observer there. And looks like Guemchi has decided, oh, well, I guess I'll just go back home then. I mean, he's already in a good position, so, you know, that's completely fine. Now, I would imagine both players will be trying to go up to Colossus Tech. They have their robos already. And, oh, looks like a big blink in there. Sang did have the superior Stalker count, but the Immortals were coming in from behind, so he actually just runs away there. Tried to get a final volley, but I think he got blocked by those bush things, the shrubbery. What are those things called again? I think they're listed as like line of sight blockers or something, or sight blockers. Yeah, that's what they're called on Wikipedia, sight blockers. And it looks like the first Colossus is on the way for Guemchi. Sang's Robo Bay is not even finished yet. It's Robo Bay, right? Yeah. I think we had this discussion already on stream. Just couldn't figure out what that thing was called. Anyway. It's not a support bay anymore. Looks like Chrono Boost going down, getting Colossus, getting a range. And you see, I like this move. You see, Guemchi is doing exactly what I thought Sang would be doing earlier. He's leaving a few Blink Stalkers at that watchtower, because the thing is, you know, even if you're not paying attention and, you know, a bunch of units run up, it's very easy to just blink away. I mean, you know, Stalkers are pretty speedy units, and you get a nice big vision with that watchtower anyway. So yeah, he sees all those Blink Stalkers coming in, he runs away. Looks like a lot of Zealots actually on the field with those Colossus. That's going to be quite useful. Because the thing is, like, you know, when you have Blink Stalkers, a lot of times the other guy, or rather, when the other guy has Blink Stalkers and you got some Colossi, the other guy might try and, like, blink onto you, and oh no! He wasted the blink going up the ramp! Oh my god! Huge mistake from Sang there! He blinked onto the ramp and then got force field at the top. Oh my god! That is not the correct way to use your blink. Dude. You just lost like 10 Stalkers there for nothing. Oh man. Wow. That was not ideal. Meanwhile, third base is up and running for Guemchi. Sang just now taking his third. I think Guemchi's playing this quite well. He's just being pretty defensive here. He's running around with his observer, making sure nothing crazy is going on. And that is that. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier was, with all the Zealots, it's going to be difficult for Guemchi to, or sorry, for Sang rather, to like just try and blink onto Guemchi's Colossi and snipe them or something. Because if he blinks onto them, you know, all the Zealots will be attacking him as well. So that will not be very nice. And yeah, 3 Colossi moving out, 3 Immortals, a ton of Zealots. Not a very high Stalker count, but I think that'll be alright. If we look at the supply count, it's 170 against 118 now. It's a ridiculous supply advantage. Although there are 3 Colossi out for Sang as well, and he's going to have a bit of a defender's advantage here as well. He's going to chill on his high ground. Ooh, but it looks like the army of Guemchi moving into the 3rd base here, and oh man, Sang once again getting a few zealots, getting a few units caught by those force fields. Looks like one zealot somehow going to escape with its life. No, he actually doesn't escape. And it's going to kind of come down to positioning here. Looks like Sang moving out. He's got to be very careful, of course. He is quite a bit behind in the supply count. He has to get a really good position if he wants to take his engagement. Looks like a few units, though, just chilling at this 3rd. This could be actually what Sang wants. If he can engage the army where, like, you know, some of the units are attacking the 3rd base and they're not so if he can engage with his entire army against only a portion of Guemchi's army, that'll be quite nice. But meanwhile, it looks like he's trying to do some nice Colossus micro here. Actually doing a fairly good job, and I mean, he's going to lose that Nexus. I hope he cancels that at least. And Guemchi going to move back with his army. Oh, Guemchi actually left a few stalkers there. I guess he forgot about them. Wow. That's a little bit odd. Okay. I guess maybe he felt bad for Sang. You know, he's like, well, Sang made a pretty big mistake and gave me some free stalkers, so let me just give some back. You know, gotta make things interesting, gotta keep the game exciting. But, you know, he's got double Robo Colossi, he's got Charge almost done, his 3rd base is up and running. He's actually going to do a Colossus drop here. Oh man, look at that. Guemchi bringing back some of that Shuttle Reaver action here into StarCraft 2. Unfortunately for him, Colossus drops are not nearly as effective as Reaver drops. Mostly because Colossus don't one-shot workers, whereas Scarabs like one-shot 10 workers. But anyway, oh yeah, with the Blink Stalkers there, that's not going to be very good. Oh god, no! No! Waste! Oh god! Warp Prism Harass when your opponent has Blink Stalkers is ill-advised, ladies and gentlemen. That is just not a good idea. I mean, I guess at least he scouted the double forge with it. Yeah, guys, he used a Warp Prism and a Colossus to scout. Pretty sick. Sick build. Well, I mean, he killed the probe too. He killed the probe and he scouted double forges. I mean, that's got to be worth it, right? I mean, a Warp Prism and a Colossus only cost, what, you know, 500 minerals? That's nothing, man. It's nothing. Anyway, he's taking a somewhat hidden expansion now at the bottom right main, Guemchi is. And just poking around here with his Zealot, Archon, Immortal, Colossus force. That is a pretty scary army, except like there's no anti-air. Could you imagine if somehow like Sang just got 5 Void Rays right now? How sick that would be. Because he lost all his stalkers in that attack, right? He left them at the base. He must have had them on a separate hotkey, actually. Yeah, I think that's actually that's actually what happened. I think he had them on a separate hotkey, so you could use their blink and like mic with them differently. And then he actually just like 1-8 or just like 1 and then right click back to his base and forgot his his 2nd hotkey of stalkers. In the meantime, a lot of these mana pylons going down for Sang, as you can see at the right side natural there, and at the 6 o'clock base is denying those expansions. But little does he know, a 4th base is already almost finished for Guemchi. Looks like 2-0 upgrades as well versus the 1-0 of Sang. Sang seems to have more Colossi for some reason, even though it is double Robos for Guemchi. And Guemchi actually is adding Stargates there at his 4th base, and he's got... Wait, whose DT is that? No, that is Guemchi's DT. He's going to chill there at the natural. I don't know, maybe he's waiting to snipe some sentries or something? What is he actually waiting for? Oh, looks like the DT goes into the 3rd. Gets immediately sniped. 1 TD going into the main. Is he going to get in there? Looks like Sang knows it's there. He blinks in. The Observer, though, is too slow. The Observer is actually too slow. He doesn't get it, and he turns away. Whoopsie daisies. I don't like how he's bringing his entire army back, though. Like, he should only bring the Stalkers back. Yeah, okay, looks like he fixed it. But he had it looks like he had his entire army on 1 hotkey. And whoa! Sang, pay attention. What? Sang, pay attention! Alright, so he lost 5 probes there for no good reason. He really didn't have to lose any of those, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, it looks like Guemchi is going to chill in the middle of the map and expand yet again. Look at this, Guemchi is taking another base at that bottom right 3rd there. It's going to ignore the natural, and oh, now he's also going to expand 6 o'clock. Man, Guemchi's going crazy here. Guemchi is just only making Nexus. Guemchi is maxed, so he's decided the best thing to do when maxed is to build Nexuses and Stargates in a PvP. What? Did he like watch Stardust's game against Roa or something? He's like, oh man, he just went Mass Carrier Void Ray against a Zerg. I want to be that cool. What is this? What is this, dude? Dude. Seriously? Alright, so there's 3 Zealots here. If they run into the main base, Sang's gonna actually see everything. He's gonna see this ridiculous Stargate farm here. It looks like one of them was actually cancelled. But this actually is very silly. Harem is trolling me in my chat. Harem, I heart you. Anyway. Oh, Zealot on Zealot action. Look at those guys go. Ah, it's Gladiator style. Ah! He was defeated. Thumbs down him. Kill him. Finish him. In the meantime, looks like 4th base finally going down for Sang. Guemchi's on like 12 bases already. And by 12 I mean like 6, but you know, same thing. One random Colossi versus a Zealot here. That Zealot being seriously manly. Oh man, they should have actually, like the War of the Worlds movie, you know that lame one with Tom Cruise? Man, they should have like scrapped Tom Cruise and just had that Zealot. Could you imagine like Tom Cruise being all pussy and just like running away from the Colossi? That Zealot would have just run up to him and just been like beating him up with his bare hands. Oh man, that would have made such a more badass movie. Anyway, Sang's running out here with his mass Colossi fleet. I don't know what those targets are actually for. I guess he's just gonna make a bunch of Void Rays if he has to remax like Colossus Void Ray or something. Playing it like it's, you know, PVZ from a year ago or something. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like, oh, we might have a big engagement here. For some reason, Guemchi's just running away. Oh man, Guemchi not getting a good engagement here at all. Look at this, half his Colossi aren't attacking. Guemchi is completely dropping the ball here. Look, what, dude, what? Oh my god, Guemchi, just his Colossi freaking out. Half of them just chilling in the back, the rest of the army getting obliterated. Guemchi, I swear to god, if he loses his game. Oh my god, Guemchi, that's what you get for screwing around, man. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh! I think Guemchi might actually lose because now there's like a trillion Colossi out, and he just can't do anything. Like, what do you actually do now? Because you can't because he's got a bunch of gateways, but he's only got 2 robos still, and if he remaxes on gateway units, that's not gonna do anything. He's at a 160 supply. Actually, they're both about 160 supply now. He's still got 5 Colossi. He kept them alive. But oh my goodness, he's not even using his Stargates, man. Build Void Rays. Build Void Rays. There's no anti-air. Why are you not building Void Rays? Make Void Rays. He has a Stalker as his anti-air. Guemchi, he has a single Stalker. Make Void Rays. Although I don't think he can actually see that though. I just really want to see Guemchi lose just because he's screwing out. He's like, oh look at me, I'm gonna make a bunch of Nexi and Stargates and not actually use them. Like this is actually the perfect time to be using those Stargates. Like why would you not use it? If you're gonna make that many Stargates and not actually make anything from them when when you've lost a bunch of supply, like dude, and the other guy has no anti-air. Like if you're not gonna make it in this situation, when are you actually going to when are you actually going to make Void Rays? Oh my god. Alright, here we go. War of the Worlds, baby! Oh, damn, that is so many Colossi. He actually made 4 robos. Holy check. Dude, wait, he just like remaxed on pure Colossi. Guemchi, I didn't notice he had 4 robos going. But he's still going to lose. Oh man, Guemchi's Colossi control here is apparently just not good at all. I mean, guys, see, people on the strat forums, they're always like, oh, Colossi, you just 1A them and you win. Clearly that is not the case. Clearly, Guemchi is doing something wrong here because he's like unable to 1A his Colossi to victory. He's just completely failed twice with his Colossi. Oh man, somebody needs to tell this guy, dude, stop microing, just attack. Just attack, move! Attack, move! I think he might actually lose now. This is actually really sad. See, I said it would be funny if he lost, but now I actually just feel really sad for him. Like, he even had the fleet beacon and everything. Oh, man. Oh, wow. This must be so embarrassing for him. Oh, dude. He's like, he had this in the bag, and he's just like, well, I'm gonna, micro my Colossi so that they are as ineffective as possible. Maybe he just felt bad that Colossi are so overpowered that he just tried to make them bad. And he actually succeeded. And by succeeded, I mean... Guemchi, man. Dude. Guemchi. Oh, he's making Void Rays! Because he lost every other unit producing structure in his base. So he's like, well, I guess I better make Void Rays. Good thing he didn't have time to make Stalkers. Oh, wait. He did. Now, I mean, there's a bunch of Blink Stalkers, there's an Archon there. He saw the Stargates, like, he knows the only thing that Guemchi can make right now is Void Rays, so he's just gonna Mass Stalker, and he should be fine. He should be fine. So it looks like a few random Zealots and Archons running around on the map here. I don't know what they're doing. Just chilling. Sang is now up at 188 supply, and Guemchi is at 70 supply. So, yep, uh-oh, panic! Void Rays! Please be Imba! Please be OP! Void Rays, be OP! Keep me alive! Nope, not gonna happen. GG from Guemchi, the saddest GG that you ever did see. Sang gonna take it. Oh man, Sang knows. He knows he shouldn't have won that game. Sang, you dirty little Protoss, you 1Aing your Colossi. Look at, be a man like Guemchi, be a man. Don't 1A, micro them, so that they don't attack. Oh, poor Guemchi, man, he's sweating like crazy. Don't worry, Guemchi, don't worry. You made a bunch of Stargates, dude. It's cool. Well, Guemchi. Poor Guemchi. Sang's gonna take the first game. He's up 1-0, and Air Force Ace is on the verge of elimination here. If Team 8 takes another game, then they will take the they'll take the whole series, no matter what the game they win. Ace needs to win the next 3 games straight, so they need to win the next 2 to take the SC2 best of 3. And they need to win the Ace match if they want to take the series. So yeah. Speaking of which, guys, I actually just realized that because of this format, it's actually possible to win a series without winning more games.